Hello everyone, today we are in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. We're showing our first penthouse on Tiny Spaces. There's beautiful textures and colors. I cannot wait to show you this studio. There's amazing views. I'm Talia McKinney from Tiny Spaces. Let's go check it out. Kristiana, hello!
Hi, welcome to my space.
So show me what's going on here.
Yeah, so this is my entryway. It kind of has to share space with the kitchen.
Yes.
We had to make room for both. So we needed a space for some shoes by the door, as well as, a place to sit down, put your shoes on, and just kind of the things that you grab on the way out. So some bags when you go grocery shopping, little spritz of perfume before you go, a place for your keys.
Yes.
And then the art, you'll see this kind of throughout. I have a lot of prints from museum gift shops, so they're a really affordable way to get art on your wall.
That is a great hack. So it looks like very expensive artwork, but it's not, and you can just get it from a gift shop. That's really great.
Yeah, the print is under $20 and the frame also under $20 from Target, so pretty easy.
Ding, I love that. This, of course, has to be talked about, very popular in a lot of kitchens. So you're a tea girl.
Yeah, I use it for making tea and for coffee. I do a lot of French presses and Chemexes. This was actually a collab with Great Jones and Fellow. So I just loved the green with the little pop of yellow. I like mixing in some color, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm noticing that already. That's why I'm super excited to see that. And then up here we have some cookbooks, we have some pots. In small spaces, of course, storage is difficult. So it's nice that you're able to kind of display this like artwork.
I love that we had this open piece of shelving here. It's a really great way to store all of these things, but picking the pieces that are gonna look beautiful. So my Le Creuset pot, some vintage bowls, all of my cookbooks that are super handy, but also beautiful.
Okay, so any of the furniture, is this all bought online? Anything from thrift stores or reusable furniture? Because I know that's huge in New York.
The rug and the chairs are both secondhand. I found the rug on Facebook Marketplace and it wasn't quite big enough, but I loved it. So I layered it with another rug from IKEA. The chairs, I got those secondhand on Craigslist. Someone bought them and changed their mind. So then I got a good deal on them. The couch is from Castlery. We've had this for 3 apartments now. I don't foresee us getting rid of it. It's very comfortable. It's much more comfortable than it looks. And luckily, because it's small but still feels a little bit spacious, it's been able to work in a lot of small spaces in New York. My last apartment, we decided to make the investment to get the frame TV. It's definitely expensive and it might be one of the most expensive things in our apartment. You can tell it's a TV, but it's more seamless than a regular TV with the gallery wall, especially with the chairs here. I feel like that adds to kind of forgetting that there's a TV there.
Yeah.
And when there's art on it, I love that it's just not a black box.
Yeah, I think it gives off a very warm, sitting area feel, because honestly, we see this a lot on Tiny Spaces. People are investing in this TV. I think they should sponsor us. But the gallery wall, I love that you did the gallery wall around that. So was that your main piece first? You did the TV and then you kind of did the artwork around it?
Yeah, so I did the TV first and I didn't want it to be centered. I think that really also helped to feel like it was within a gallery wall. And like I said before, some of these pieces are prints from museum gift shops that are super affordable. A few of them I painted.
Oh, I love this blue one.
And then, that one is actually the back of a Bagu receipt. So it was basically trash that I just put in a frame, and I feel like everyone who loves Bagu knows exactly what that is.
Right.
So it's kind of like a secret code.
So do you have any advice for people, especially for tiny spaces, how they can purchase furniture or timing?
Yeah, I think if you're trying to curate your home, I think that a lot of good places to check would be Facebook Marketplace. People forget about Craigslist a lot, but that's still a good one. I also think don't rush it. You can look at someone's space like mine and think that, I did this in a few months or I did this all at once, but most of these pieces have come from past apartments and it's happened slowly over time. So you don't have to do it all at once and you can just take your time.
This little area over here, I love this moment. Tell me about these items here.
I definitely love this area, and this is another area that I get a lot of compliments on online and in person. I definitely have a bit of a collection. This is not even all of them. A lot of these one-offs. I love collecting glasses when I travel, going to vintage shops or thrift stores, wherever I am. A few of these are from Montreal recently. These are stone fruits. I'm not exactly sure what stones they're made out of, but I got these at Abode Vintage in New York City, and I love them.
And then here, here. So you have another piece of artwork, which is really cute. I love that. Is there a story behind that?
Yeah, so these are just like little drink flair that came in a drink at one of our favorite bars in our last neighborhood. And I just took them with me, cleaned them off, and threw them in a frame. And I feel like it goes perfectly with the little cocktail station over here.
That is really cute. And I love ways to repurpose things. Like you're going out to a bar, you're going to a place, buying something and using a receipt as artwork. Like those are all so cool and DIY things that you can do.
Yeah, I think that art doesn't have to be expensive. And especially if you do things like this, it's much more personal instead of having the same thing that everyone else has.
It's a memory for you, and then it is a talking point as well when people come over. Love the little matches. A lot of people do that.
Another collection to add to, the mini collections around. I've been collecting these for like 8 years. So I have some from Europe, some from other cities I've lived in. And it's just nice to like remember the different places that I got them from.
And this pop of color, the green, is this storage.
It's a little messy, but it's all of my alcohol. So just going on the bar theme.
I mean, maybe I'll come and hang out with her. This looks like a pretty good collection here. So these views, when you saw this place and we're moving in, was this like the moment where you're like, I need to have this apartment?
Yeah, as a content creator, lighting is like one of the most important things when I'm looking at apartments. Obviously, I had really good light being so high up, but the view also helped a lot. It feels pretty insane that I can see all of the most iconic buildings in New York City just like from my living room. And when the 4th of July fireworks were here, I literally had a front row seat.
All right, so now we're in the bed area. I love the neutral colors.
It almost happened accidentally, but maybe not so accidentally, that I went really neutral in the bedroom. It helps it be a calming space. I really only use this space to sleep. And it also kind of, in a way, helps it disappear into the background.
Yeah.
I just really wanted it to be a really calming space. This bedding, I get a lot of questions about also. It's from Deuce & Deucin. I love it. It's just like so comfortable and it's beautiful, but still like not too loud.
You have amazing artwork. Tell us about these pieces.
I actually got those from my college museum. They were giving away a bunch of like prints one day, like at the end of the school year. And I think it was just like old educational material. And my partner is born in Orange County, Florida, and I was born in Orange County, California. And that's also like the sides that we sleep on. So like California on my side, Florida on his.
Oh, I love that. And then did you just get them framed yourself? You're really great at that, clearly.
These are just IKEA frames, and maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I did cut the print in half so that it could be in 2 different frames. Right. I thought it just made it look a little bit more interesting.
So then you each have your end tables, which are really cute.
I'm not gonna butcher how to say the actual piece, but it's made by Cartel. I love that we can store things in there. Our last nightstands didn't have any storage. This has been a game changer, having even just a little bit of storage.
Yes. Yeah. Love it. Kristiana, thank you so much for having me. We're in Greenpoint, our first tiny spaces in Greenpoint. I love everything about this apartment, especially the views, but the textures, the colors, everything. You did such an amazing job, so be proud.
Thank you.
So if people want to follow you on social media, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Kristiana Noel on TikTok and Instagram. I post a lot of content about home, food, and just life in New York City.
Thank you guys so much for watching Tiny Spaces. If you have a tiny space and you want to be on Tiny Spaces, comment below, comment what neighborhood you'd like to see on Tiny Spaces, and like and subscribe. See you next time.